So in today's show, I'm going to analyze 30 coins, so you don't have to. We're going to look at trades. We're going to look at how I perceive the market and why I think that so many will get wrecked. And I genuinely hope that I'm not right this time. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. But I got wrecked so many times looking at the chart. I'm not right this time. Exactly what I wanted to see. I got wrecked so many times. And then eventually still getting wrecked because I believed and I listened to everybody else. This time is different. I'm not listening to anybody else. I'm sticking to what I see on the chart. And unfortunately, I do see a massive dump coming. So if you follow my content, you know that we talked about this. I've been, hitting this drum for the past week. I have another thesis coming to you, which I'm going to show you exactly. I do think it's aligning very, very nicely what is going to happen, and it's going to happen this week. So yeah, big show. If you are here, let me know in the chat. I see 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙's already typing. He had his dildo enlargement thing and then surgery, and he's laying at home. He's recovering, but I see here in the chat as well. It's good. Present. Tindo, the African DJ. It's nice. GM. Yo, Fefe, what's happening? Love you, Fefe. Daniel, I love you back. Hello, Fefe, my brother. What's happening? Hassan. Smash them likes. Yes, you know how it is. Hello from Australia. Everything wants to kill you in Australia. I've never been there, but I will go. I'll let you know. Present. Parker. Hi, boss. RS Arger. I see you. Give us the banger shorts today. I will. You still short? Yes. Hey, Fefe, much love from the content. Yes, what's up, champ? AG, I like your name. AJ, I like your name. Wilbur, here we are. Let's dump. Yes, let's do it. Cause everything okay, bro. He's okay. Come to India. I will go to India at some point. I really want to. I want to rent a Royal Enfield and just drive through the mountains. So we gotta do that. All right, guys, let's jump in here. Because we've got a bunch of things to talk about. If you look at the market, this is how we're looking on the stocks. What is pretty cool? MicroStrategy up 20% this week, but on the day we're a little bit down on the stocks. You can see the stocks on Bento Bubbles, but I was looking at stocks because I was looking at GME GameStop. I'm going to talk about them buying Bitcoin as a reserve. What is happening here, bruv? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so but the market looks like this. I mean, everybody's bullish. Everybody thinks it's a breakout. It's, oh my God, we're going to the moon. It's absolutely cool and crazy and whatever. And if you look at it, what is interesting about it, and I just want to open your eye again, like I genuinely legit hope that I'm wrong here, but I can't help myself just stick to what I am about, just stick to what I know. And what I know is the following. One, if you look at this Glassnode report here, it clearly tells you that there is about the supply held at -23 to -10%, so meaning unrealized loss. Let me just scroll this higher here. Increased by about 7.7%. So if you look at this, what you really see is that most people, there are some people, 50% of people are in profit, and maybe some of them obviously holding for a long time and all that, but a lot of people are in mild losses or just at break even. Now, on certain times like this, if you're just at break even or you're just at a little bit of, loss, if you ask me, I'm selling. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I would be a noob and I would look at it and I'd be like, holy shit, I survived the 40-50% dump, and my wife was beating my head and saying like, how could you risk our assets? And now I'm down 10%. If Bitcoin goes back to 95,000, I'm selling. Like, if that's my thinking, you know what I mean? So I think it's very important to understand on-chain data as well. Fear and greed, in 3 days, got back from like 25 to 47. And yes, it's not greed, I agree with you, but it's neutral in 3 days without any proper catalyst to happen. So it is not bullish for me, but bearish. There's $32 billion sitting on the sidelines on Binance. $32 billion. Okay? That means people are somehow positioning themselves to buy. Now, I hope that a lot of people watch the show, obviously, and they know that you have to watch for, out for a daily high and then get in. But also, there's $32 billion waiting. It's insane. It's an insane number. And then there are these posts. And then this guy, I'm nothing against this guy, Bullish LFG. Okay, now I understand from his name. Nothing against this guy, by the way. But someone just sent me this post and they're like, it's like a trend line and it's a breakout. It's going to melt faces and all that. And he's looking at this chart and he's like, it's going to be crazy. And then a lot of people actually fail to realize that that's not the reality. I stand with this guy here. He says, nearly 2 months of Bitcoin being trapped. It's simple market. If we break the conditions, which is the daily high for me, I don't know what these colors are, but like the daily high for me is what we need to break. We have changed, conditions have changed, and something significant happening for the first time in a while. This is what I've been telling you. Until then, the assumption is this time is no different. If you're a trader, if you are a trader, and if you look at a chart, and the chart screams that it is going to dump, you don't question it. You don't say, oh, but I have hopium that this time is going to be different. No. You know? You don't. Why not? Because this is not what we do. We traders look at the chart and we trade the chart. And the chart is telling us that we are going to see a massive, massive, massive dip. So, I said this and I said this pump will be a trap. I said this on the 24th of March, which was 3 days ago, before the pump started. Like, before the pump started. And the pump started and everyone's like, oh my God, it's going to be bullish, blah, blah, blah. This is a reversal. You missed the bottom, idiot. Like, you read through some of these comments. It's crazy. And so, here is the setup that I think is going to play out very soon. Even, possibly even today. I do think this is the setup that is going to play out. I'm going to talk to you about this in a second. But the basic idea behind this setup is that you do have two New York highs. First of all, this is a break below here. This is a break below a major, major, major level. I'm going to talk to you about it, all this on the chart. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it on the chart. Before I jump into the chart, I have a couple of things to say. One is I closed my show. Why am I itching? I look like I don't know, like I'm itching here. I think it's the weather or something. So I wanted to say two things, a couple of things. One, I fully closed out the nil position. I called this on the show and I said I'm going to short nil. I was up at like 80% of the time, and I said I'm keep adding to the position. I went down to 240%. It went down 24% since my entry, which I told you on the show. I fully closed out, so I saw people asking about it, so I just wanted to let you know I fully closed out. If I think we're gonna dump, why? Because this thing has dumped already so much. It was a scalp trade for me. I bet I did so well on this. Let me know in the chat if you have. I'm gonna jump in the chat in a second. And then I also closed out. There was someone here, 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪. I don't know if you're here, but shout out to you. It's like when closed BMT short. I'm like, you know what? You're actually right. It was also a scalp. I just got attached to the chart. It was 33% down. So I actually tweeted and I said, you are right. I'm actually closing this one out too. So I closed out this BMT short, which I also gave you before it even got listed on the exchange. So if you have taken the trades, well, I salute you. And I just wanted you to know that I'm already out. So it is time to let's jump into the charts because that's what everybody really wants. And that's what we need to talk about. Please, guys, smash the like button. And until you do that and we get to 300 likes, so I can give you all the cool trades. I'm gonna drink some water. The short shuffle. John Cena. John Cena follows you. Good. Party listing on Binance today. I think it wasn't listing. I don't know. I don't know if it is listing today, but we can look at it. Sheldon Permable, as always. Maybe he's right. You know, if you call Wolf long enough, you're gonna be right at some point. So, ton short. We're gonna look at it. Super water vodka. That's right. That's right. Okay, so guys, one more thing before I start doing this, and it's a serious thing. So pay attention here. Pay attention here. Okay, very important. These things are going around. There was a guy who I met in Paris. No, in Malta. Anyway, I met a guy. And we talked, we chatted the whole night, smoked cigars, and it was a cool discussion. He's a very intelligent guy, actually. And he got DM'd by this Instagram account. What is it? A Facebook account called, what is it? It's a Twitter account called Fefe Private. And then he DMs me and he was like, is it you? No, fucking scammers. Okay, I reached out to him and didn't understand my ordinals banter because we're talking about ordinals. It's very important, guys. This guy has been spent the night with me, the guy who got this DM from this Twitter account. And he was talking to this account thinking it was me for like, you know, a couple of, I don't know, even hours, but it was like a long time. So please, make sure to, one, of course, follow me on X, but please, this is my handle, okay? Don't get ragged. I feel so sorry for people losing so much money because they get reached out and they don't know and they don't follow and then they just follow the wrong account or don't have a Telegram group yet. I don't have this, I don't have that. I'm not gonna DM you. Like, please. Be reasonable. I'm not going to offer you a trading service. I'm not going to offer you to copy trade with me. I'm not going to offer you an exchange where you can just deposit money and then I will trade for you. None of that shit, okay? Please. So there is a link in the description to all my socials. You can check them out. You can also come onto my X here and then you can just open up my link tree and you will see everything that I have. It's worth, again, just follow the right one and just don't follow anything else. We do have a vlog. I do have a Twitter page. I do have Instagram and TikTok. I am not going to DM you ever again. So please just make sure that you are very, very reasonable and you don't fall for this shit. And also, that said, what these guys actually do is they lure you into clicking on a link. So what they do is that they ping you and they're like, either they go, hey, can you just click on this link and just check this out? And you thinking it's me, you click on the link and you get drained, or your accounts get drained, or your data gets stolen. So the reason why I use NordVPN as well, and it's a very serious thing, because they have this built-in threat protection. If you click on a link that is malicious, they will throw you this page and it's like, don't go here because this is malicious. And you get a VPN as well. So I would urge you to go down to the description and get yourself a VPN subscription. Very important, because even if you get tagged by these people, and even if you click on their link, it will tell you not to do it. And then also, even if you've been marked or whatever, you clicked on something, you accepted cookies, you're being tracked, you want to check something from another country, you can do it with a VPN. You get an exclusive deal down in the description. I'm going to show you where. You just go down. Country, you can, and if you're in crypto, you have to have a VPN. Go and get yourself a VPN. You get a 62% off on a 2-year plan plus 4 extra months with the threat protection. Do it. Seriously, do it. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that you do need a cold wallet. Why? Because a lot of times what happens is the same shit. Is that you get your account drained. I don't know, where's my ledger? It was here somewhere. You get your account drained and you don't want to do that. So like, you want to make sure to have a ledger with you at all times. I use Ledger since 2017, first bull market. That's when I started using Ledger. Since I'm using the look at this. Look at how cool this is. This is the Ledger Stacks. It's actually, I think it's the, what is it called? I think it's the, no, it's the Stacks. The Flex is the other one. Anyway, I use this, but you do need to have, in my opinion, a cold wallet, and I do recommend you use a Ledger. Why am I saying that? Because you have an incredible deal coming from Ledger today, okay? I'm the first one breaking it here to you, so you can't really see it in any shows. So the way it works is that you can get multiple things. If you get yourself a Ledger Flex, the one that I'm using, you get a $70 Bitcoin voucher. It's simple. It's not a question, guys. If you need a cold wallet or not, you need a cold wallet. The question is, what do you get? If you get Ledger, I appreciate if you use our link. Why? Because you also get $70 in Bitcoin. If you get a Stacks, you get a free charger with it that costs $70 as well. If you get a Nano, because you don't want to pay all the money for these are actually quite pricey. I'll give you, it's worth it, but it is pricey. Ledger Nano is very affordable. You still get $40 in Bitcoin. And Ledger Nano S, it's $30 in Bitcoin as well. Now it says $10 if you add Ledger Recovery. I'll tell you honestly, I would not do it. Why? Because I love Ledger, because it's a cold wallet that I can use. I have my own money on it. I use it. I connect it to my Phantom wallet. So the reason why I also use Ledger is not just to just keep my money, but also because if I want to, use a Phantom wallet, if my Phantom wallet is on a Chrome extension and it's always connected to the internet, at all times it is exposed. But if I use a Ledger connected to my device and I have to sign on my Ledger even though I use my Phantom wallet, there is no safer option to do it. And there is clear sign on Ledger. I'm not going to rant about them, which means that is one of its kind in the industry, which means that there cannot be any interception between the chip that you're using to sign and between your display. So you're actually signing on there. There is no issues with the display. Anyway, you go and check it out. There is a link in the description. Go get yourself a cold wallet. If you use Ledger, I think it's a good idea. That's what I use. I appreciate if you use our link and get the rewards here. I don't know how long it lasts. I don't know, maybe it's just for a couple of days. I don't exactly know how long this lasts. So just go and check that out. But please get yourself a VPN and a cold wallet if you are in crypto. Now it's time for me to let's get back into this show. Because tokens. Get yourself the tokens. Get it ready. Load them up. Let me just look here. Did you guys already ask for some? Nailed the Neil short. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you did. Let's go Kevin Falls. $1 billion. This looks actually fucking sick. Like I'll tell you, like it's expensive. I'll give you that. It's not cheap. It's like $400 and something. Now obviously it's cheaper because you get back a lot of money if you use the link. But it's an incredible piece of technology. It's an incredible piece of technology. And I've got a crypto banter in the back. I want one with the $1 billion hustle. I'll have to get Ledger no. But this is like, and you can change this. You can literally have anything on here. It's an incredible piece of technology. I really, really love this. I really love this. And again, I've been using the company for like since 2017. So I have all of it. Here is the other one. I have the X as well. And I have the other ones. Anyway. Guys go should I have an OnlyFans? I don't know. Like, why not? I mean, I could do with these nipples if you ask me. Now, before we heat up, I'm just gonna get into the chart. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So here it is. So, did we get? Oh, we didn't get 300 likes. Shit. What are we gonna do then? Should I still do this? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys like 3 minutes. I'm gonna start analyzing the total. If I analyze the total and we don't have 300 likes, I legit have to stop the show. We will have to just rename it. It's not gonna be token analysis show. Anyway, until then I'm gonna do, I legit have to stop the show if we don't get 300 likes. Okay, so let's go. Here's what I'm thinking. Now, if you look at this, multiple reasons to believe that we're going to go down. If you look at the daily, that's the major thing, okay? If you look at the daily chart, you look at this and you go, okay, so what really happened here? We have two very important levels. One level is this up here, 2.98 trillion. But you can go onto the daily actually, and you can just see it's about 3 trillion, right? We need to see a close above there before I become any bullish. If you go down, but the ultimate level is the 3.12 trillion because that's the actual daily high. And go down on the 4-hour chart. Here's the thing. On the 4-hour, we do have a very cool level here, which is 298, 299 trillion of total market cap. If we get there, I do think that it is going to be a little bit more bullish, but I'm going to sit out. I'm not going to short, I'm not going to long because that will be, if we get into between these two levels, between the 3.12 trillion and the 2.99, I think that will be an uncharted territory. Like, we need to see what happens. I don't know what will happen then because we close above on the 4-hour, which actually caused the daily close below as well. But then we don't really break the daily high, so that's kind of something we're going to discuss then. But ultimately, I do think what is going to happen is that we are going to come into this. We already did come into this zone here. And in this zone somewhere, we are going to reject. And I did not really know when are we going to reject. If I really want to be very precise, this is the order block. Order block is a block of orders that cause the massive rejection any point in the chart. And this is that point. It's not even up there. This level here. And if I want to be very precise, is this. This is the exact level that caused. Look at this. Like, this is where, look at these massive candles. This is where it really started. It started here, right? So you can actually pull this out because it started here. You had a run up and then bam, like a massive sell-off. This was a retrace to the OB and then from there just a sell-off. So this level here, about the 2.88-ish trillion, is a very strong level. Very strong level. And guess what happens? We accumulate below that level. How many times did I tell you, if you watch my show, if you follow me on X, that if you accumulate below a supply zone, that means that you're gonna get an AMD, which is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Pay attention. Pay attention. Put down your food. Pay attention. This is important, okay? So here's how it goes. If you have an accumulation below a bearish order block, which is this. This is a bearish order block. Why? Because you have a massive dump here from that level and the slow retrace, elevator down, stairs up. When you have that, usually what happens is an AMD, which is a very simple market making technique. How does it work? You accumulate, you manipulate, manipulation meaning trapping retail. Trapping people thinking, oh, it's a breakout from the veg. Look, like this is exactly what's going to happen. Look, it's a breakout from the veg. Gonna retest the veg and then moon. Like that's what people gonna tell you. And again, maybe that's the, I'll tell you why it can happen, but bear with me here. Manipulation, then you have initiation. Initiation means that you create a lower low after taking this high out. Initiation. And after initiation, you have a retest, the last opportunity to take the short and sell. If we're lucky, we get a retest, and then dump. What happened here? Look at this. Look what happened here. This is the bearish order block. Up here, this is the bearish order block. Let me just pull this up here. This is just one example. This is the bearish order block. What happens? Comes down, crawls back up. Here's the accumulation. Little bit of accumulation. Manipulation, initiation, retest, dump. It's so freaking simple. Like a sheep can understand this, okay? I know it's difficult to see it on the chart, and this is why I'm here for you. So what I'm telling you now is that this is the same thing that is going to happen. How? Here's how. If you go down onto the 15-minute and you even add a session indicator, this is a simple session indicator from Luxalgo. It's free. You can just go into indicators, write in sessions, and then you will see it. You can also use Annie's indicator. I don't use that because I'm used to what I use, but Annie has an indicator as well. Trade, chill. Can I see it? Anyway, it's somewhere there. So what most likely will happen, in my opinion, is the following. We are going, unless we just fucking reject from here, to be honest. Like, unless we just simply reject from here because London took Asia high. If we have a 15-minute MSS here, it's short time. Anyway, so what happened here is the following. One, can you guys follow me, by the way? Because I'm renting. I'm just so fucking tired of everybody telling you that we're going to pump and everybody's buying in here. It's like, set the likes on fire. Yes. This pattern looks like an ascending triangle. There is no retail left. It's breaking out. Amazing, Fefe. Okay, good. So here's what I'm thinking. If you look at this, very simple. We literally just touched onto this OB. We touched onto this OB here, which can be very vague, but whatever. We touched onto here, and what happens? Initiate manipulation right into the OB. Initiation, retest, dump, because there is another one, retest, dump. This can happen. The only reason why I don't think it's going to happen, because I do think that the proof is in the pudding at the United States of America. So guess what happens? Well, it turns out that the double top here, both retests, have been formed on a US session. So if I assume, and this is like guys, I'm honestly, and with all honesty, and I'm not being like a dickhead here, I'm just telling you that people charge thousands of dollars for this information. Thousands of dollars. Whatever I'm showing you here, people charge thousands in a course, okay? I just want you to really understand this. And when I say like the show, because I give it for you for free every single day. All I'm asking you is just to get this out for other people, okay? Anyway, so what happens is it happens both on New York session, on the US session. And because I do think that the shit show is going to go down in the States because everything is dependent on Trump and the tariffs and all that shit, I do think we are going to get this liquidity liquidated. I do think that we're going to get the burgers liquidated, okay? So what I think is going to happen is what I drafted here. First of all, I was short here. Because this is the second rejection here. Retest, rejection, I was like, okay, fine, I'm short. And I'm still shorting, like I'm still in the short. I just reduced my position because then I realized that this is 2 New York high, which is probably going to get taken. But then what happens is beautiful. Retest again, we go lower. And then at some point, in the middle of nothing, Asia reverses. Eureka! Asia reverses. For what? For what is Asia reversed? There is no news. There is nothing. The volume is down. Look at the volume. Oh, not on the total market cap, but look at the volume of Bitcoin. And Asia reverses. And the volume is going down. Why is Asia reversing? Like there is no, like there is zero reason for Asia. There is no news. There is no volume. So what is this? It's a trap. Bro, I love this show. I think today's show is one of the best ones I've done because it's funny. Anyway, if I'm gonna be right, and I hope I'm not right, because if I'm right, we're going sub 80,000. But if I'm gonna be right, like, I don't know, I'm gonna go like Conor McGregor kind of style. I'm gonna come into the show like this. Anyway, so what I do think is going to happen is that we're gonna trap an Asia reversal. I do think that's just a liquidity inducement. I think what's happening here is that a lot of people are like, oh my God, we're reversing. I put my stop loss here and here and here and here and here and here and here, which by the way gives out a perfect fucking trend line. And this thing is going to get nuked. And this is what I think is going to happen. So I do think that this here is a trap on trap reversal on Asia. We have a liquidity sweep that should happen. We should liquidate New York, possibly a New York Open. Like I would not be very surprised if I see this. This can go for some time. Like let's be very clear on this. This can go for some time. Okay, and then there will be a reversal. I do think it will happen fast, but I'm not a fortune teller. So I just know that at some point we are going to liquidate and then we're going to have a reversal. That's going to be the initiation after the manipulation. Here I'm opening a short. If we retrace, we're probably going to retrace like this. I'm adding to my short and then just short the shit out of this until we go to like, I don't even know what it was, but we go to like, we go lower. So like probably new low. 244, but definitely shorting it until like 2.7, 2.6, like another 7% in total, probably like 15% of most tokens. So I know our editor is watching and he's like trying to get the summary for the total market cap, but I know you're listening, I want you to edit the whole thing. I want you to put this together as like my whole rent, because that's how it makes sense. So like edit the whole rent, we're gonna put that out. It's not gonna be a normal token total analysis here. So, but I do think on the short term, I do think that we can get a retrace here. It will be a lot of people shorting because they'll say, oh, it's a break, and they will not be stupid about it. It's gonna come back 50 to the Asia, probably go up in New York, initiate down here, and then just dump. This is what I think is happening. And again, like for all the people who are saying, oh, this idiot is going to miss the move, like, you know what? Okay, like I don't care. Why? Because I made enough money for myself. You know, I don't want to risk my capital on this 5% difference. And if the market starts rallying and we see a close above the 3.12 trillion, well, hallelujah, then we're going to reverse and I'm going to get into the market. Like, I think we have so much. And this is why I also think like you need to stop thinking about influencers like, oh my God, just, you know, give us the trades, because so many of these influencers have no idea what they're talking about. They're making their money on affiliate and all that. You have to make sure that if you trade, you be a trader. You be a trader. Trader means that you're level-headed. It's not timing the bottom, it's not timing the top, it's about being completely level-headed, understanding the possibilities and the probabilities of an outcome of a trade. Whether we dump, what am I gonna do? Whether we pump, what am I gonna do? And if you have both scenarios played out and you have understood the trigger for both scenarios, you can't lose because you have proper risk management, you understand the scenario if the market pumps, what do? You understand the scenario when the market dumps, what do? And that's it. Simple. Don't try to be a moon boy and change the world in this day, because you can't. There's a lot of macro situation goes into geopolitical tension. The chart is not clear. I mean, so far it is clear, but it can get a little bit messy if we start closing above 2.99, 3 trillion. Don't try to change the world. That's it. It's just so simple. It's just so simple. All right, guys. And also, just follow me on X. Like, if you want a legit source of information that is not being a moon boy all the time, but I'm gonna give you, like, if you're coming here for hopium, sorry, that's not me. You can go somewhere else for hopium. If you're coming here for guesses, sorry, that's not me either. If you want to come and you get a nice information about the market, the best source of alpha, follow my X, there's a link in the description, and come to the show, subscribe to the channel. And also, I wanted to say that we hit 300,000 views on the 100x Club. A lot of people don't know about the 100x Club, but the 100x Club is my trading channel. So we do have a trading channel, which is called the 100x Club. There's a link in the description to the 100x Club. It says here, I have a vlog and all that. It says here. You want to make sure to go there, because from next week, these token analysis that I'm going to do now is going to be over there. So we're going to cover all the news, and every single day I'm going to run through all the tokens on the 100x Club. So it's worth subscribing there. Okay, let's jump into the tokens because I think it's relevant. For sure, this isn't part of the older band of school, but it's essential learning. Punching Sheldon. I'm not punching Sheldon's idea. I'm just preaching the truth. And going back here, can this be a reversal? Can this be? Yes. No shit. Can the market reverse after 3 months of down? Yes. I mean, it can. But do I want to bet on if this is the one? No. 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 Am I going to get wrecked if I missed a 5% move? No. Am I going to be stressed? No. Why? Because I'm a trader. And I react to the market. Okay. Love you, bro. Say I love you back. Fefe Beast. Pepe chart Fefe. Fefe chart Pepe. Okay, so let's start with this. Let's do Bitcoin. Let's do Bitcoin, okay? And I need to keep track. I know Cuz is watching the show, so just, and TJ as well, just keep track. I'm gonna try to keep track as well. Okay, so let's do, I have to do like 30 token analysis. Okay, here we go. Bitcoin, same scenario. Probably gonna pump. If you see a lower low, short. Ethereum, I would not short Bitcoin though. Very strong. You have much better shorts. We're gonna look at them. ETH, I even look at this. I literally drafted this on ETH. Look at this. We're down here. And I said we're gonna get a retest to the OB and then we're gonna dump. 13% higher. It's going to dump. ETH is going sub 1800. Mark my words. So I think unless it's proven. Look, this is exactly what I drafted here, and so it's so fucking crazy. I didn't even look at this. We'll be honest with you, I didn't look at this. So, but this is what I drafted. I said we're gonna come back 50, accumulate, higher high, pump. Since then, Sol is up 15, 16%. Am I salted that I missed it? No, because it wasn't in the cards that you should go and trade against the trend. I've done that. I got liquidated enough. Coming back for a retest. I do not want to short Sol either. Sol is very, very strong. So let's not short Sol. BNB. BNB didn't have a retrace. So the reason why BNB is going to be a good short is because it didn't have a decent retrace. Coming back for the daily high here, if you look at it. So it's actually going to be a fantastic short when we start pumping. If you see a lower low on BNB, I would short it down to the 5,500. So about a 7% drop here to the 577, possibly even lower with this all this built up liquidity. I don't know if the market makers will let it. Massive liquidity on the top. BNB could be a good short. Doge, I would not short Doge. The only reason I wouldn't is because it all depends on Elon and all that. It's coming back for a beautiful OB here as well. I'm not interested in shorting. It's very, very strong as you see. I'm not interested in shorting Doge. Sui, this was a stop here. Let's go back. This was a Sui stop here. Oh no, we took profit. Look. Oh no, it didn't hit our profit target, but I think we put. I don't remember getting stopped in Sui, so it's probably we took profits on that. Let's go back here. We have an OB here. It's coming up. Sui. I mean, I was shorting Sui, and I think I still am in a short. Oh no, I closed it. Yeah, I closed it because I think Sui is very strong. So, but this can also be, I just can't justify shorting Sui at like 2.6. So many better trades. But yes, 15-minute lower low. Sui is a good short as well. It's just very strong. I would not short it, but I think it is going to go lower. They're in a much better trade. AVAX, I don't know what's happening with this whole gaming narrative now. So the only reason why I would not short AVAX is because I just don't know if this gaming narrative is going to last. So again, something to just keep an eye on. I don't know. It's very strong. Like if you look at this is like no joke. So I would not short AVAX either. Link. Now here's the thing. Link I do think is fundamentally going to be very strong. Chart-wise, it looks horrible. So what I'm going to do, I am interested in a Link short. It's already in the OB. This is the last candle here. It's already in the order block. So I would like to see another push. Actually, I have to take this short. Like if it starts dropping below here, I'm going to wait for New York Open to see how the total market cap reacts. If we're going to take those double tops, which I think we will because it's liquidity. And if we're going to reject from there. So it can also be a liquidity, it can also be draining liquidity. So what can happen is that it serves as liquidity boost, and then from there we go on. It can easily happen, but I rather think it's a trap. I do think we're going to bounce here, and if we do, I am interested in shorting Link. Let's go TRX. Tron. This was a stop. This was a stop that I had. It was a 1% stop loss. Tron is an incredible short. I mean it. I don't like this. The problem is, where do I short it from? If it starts rocketing and it comes back to the 50 here, I am shorting it, but I don't think it will. And I'm not confident shorting it from there. There was a confirmation. I shorted it. It's good. I was greedy because I shorted this retest. I could easily have gotten out, but I didn't. Anyway, it's not the best. If it comes back to this 23.3-ish region, Tron, I'm going to short it. XRP. Now, here is my problem. Chart-wise, XRP looks horrible. Horrible. Like this is like horrible. This is like next level shittery. And the project is shit and everything is shit about it. But this can happen. That's my problem. Like someone farts and then this happens on XRP. So I'm not happy about shorting XRP. But it is going to go lower. But I'm just not happy about shorting it. ADA, it's also like, yes. So yes, I think it's chart-wise horrible. If it hits to the 792, which I think it is going to happen. Yes, I am going to be interested in shorting ADA, which is good. TJ, also please take a note that what am I saying I'm gonna short, because I will need them later to look when the liquidity sweep happens. Tao. I mean, Tao doesn't look good either. This is it. It sweeps liquidity. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the fact that it actually sweeps liquidity and then it just grinding up for something higher. So 𝗙 could be good as well. Like if anywhere here we reject, I think it's good. There's massive liquidity down here. Maybe it's not gonna make a new low, but it definitely has like another, like a 10. Yeah. I think 𝗙 is gonna be a good short as well. Ethena, I drafted this. There is no market structure shift yet. And it's in a weekly, like this does not look good, bruv. Not look good. I mean, it has a lot of liquid, depending on how far it can pump. Like, like this thing can come to like the 27-ish region. Like, yeah, fuck, it will be such a good short though. I need to see a liquidation here for me to short it. Like, I need to see a little bit of pump here. Like, I need to see a proper pump to actually short it, like a 15, 20%. Like, these definitely need to be taken. These highs at 48. If they get taken and I see a market structure shift, I'm going to short Ethena. Ton, very strong. Don't short it. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Like, fuck, like it's an obvious short. Like, it's just so strong. Again, I need to see a liquidation. If there's a liquidation and then a lower low, I am going to short ton as well. I have to liquidate this high at 3.97. 91.7. INJ. Although I like INJ on the long run, I do. They have some massive news coming out as well. Short term, it's a short. So I'm going to short it. 11.5. I'm going to short it if it comes to it. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙, I am in this short. I'm still in small position because I closed it out because of when I realized that there was a double top. That is both in New York, and I do think that it's going to be taken. But I am in this short with a tiny stop. I'm in this short. I think 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙 is going to be a massive short. Like, if you can arrange your stop loss up here at 90. Oh, is that my stop? What is my stop loss here at 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙? It's 82, but why? Like, my stop loss should be up here because probably it was a scalp. Like, it's 22, yeah. So, like, this is my current setup here. At 82 is my stop because it was a short time frame scalp. Yes. Yeah, exactly. So I'm playing on this retest. I'm playing on this break below and then a retest. And this can possibly hold. But if it doesn't, it will get a pump. And if it gets the pump, I would like to see this liquidity. 𝗙𝗙𝗙 is definitely something I'm shorting. From the 86-ish region. 8.6 set region. Guys, we have about 900 people watching and only 500 likes. If we can get to 600 likes, I can't analyze your tokens. So you better just like the show. It takes you 2 seconds, and I'm jumping in on we have like 2-3 minutes, and then I'm gonna jump in. If we have the likes, 600 likes, I'm going to jump on your tokens. If not, then we're just gonna cut the show. Okay, here we go. Excellent, stellar. I don't like this. It's elevator up. And what is it? It's elevator down and stairs up. Good. XLM is ready. Whenever you have a 15-minute break, short it. Yeah. Just look at this. Fuck, this thing is going to fall like a rock. Yeah. It can liquidate this up here. I mean, 39. 30.9, almost 31. Can liquidate, and then if you see a 15-minute market structure shift, even the hourly, look at this, like even the hourly market structure shift would be good. Look at this. I mean, this is one thing I'm going to short for sure. If we break below here, after liquidating, I want to see New York open. But after we break below, I think. Hype, only reason I would not short it is because it's very strong. Like, it's just so strong. But I'll tell you as well that I do think hype is coming sub 14, 13. But I just don't want to short it because it's just very, very, very strong. You don't go against narratives. AVAX, nothing. I have no opinion on this. Close below, stairs up. You could possibly short it up here, maybe when this liquidated around the 205-ish region. 200 anyway is like a very, very strong psychological level. So like I would be interested in shorting that. That was a good render trade. It was very, very cool. Did it close above there? Yeah. So strong, so strong on the daily, but it's coming to the daily high as well. Like, let's not, this is like, holy shit. Like, I mean, if we're gonna have so much buying opportunities when things get like back in order, but now I just think This is shit. Like, this is not good. This is like proper bad. It's a retrace. It's literally just a retrace to this region here. Look at this. If I see, yes, render is the other thing that I'm going to really short. So it's XLM and render, yes. So if we see a liquidation here, possibly a liquidation here, and even here, if we can do that, wow, and still hold this, and below 4.4 get a market structure shift, that would be incredible. So yeah, render is something I'm shorting. OP, massive liquidity, but still not interested. I don't know. I mean, if we liquidate this and then show a lower low, yes. OP, I'm interested in shorting as well. Stacks, way too strong. Leave it. It's 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙. I mean, this is a good recovery. Came back 50. This can pop. If it comes back here, if it comes back to the $4-ish region and shows a market structure shift, I am going to short it. It's good. Say way too strong. Don't short it. Yeah, I mean, short the freaking memes, bruv. Short the memes. Like, but it's just so strong, so strong. I think this pump DEX thing is coming back. If you see a 15-minute market structure shift, I would take these, but I would take them with smaller size. Like, I do think, like, there's so much Kabali memes. Like, guys, we have a minute more and we have to get to 600 likes. We still need 40 likes. If we don't get it, I genuinely have to stop this show. I'm not even kidding. Shiba, something I'm shorting. If we get there, we need to see a 15-minute close. Why is this not working here? 15-minute market structure shift here. If we do get that at 14.8, I am going to short it. Fefe, too strong, don't short it. Bonk, too strong, don't short it. Mog, too strong, don't short it. Flocky, too strong, don't short it. What is this? Narrow, too long, don't short it. Whiff, if whiff, don't cut this out, please. This is actually kind of strong here. It's a very strong resistance supply. I would wait for this. If we break above the 53, if we close above on the 4-hour chart on whiff, I'd rather miss this. And then have a 10% stop loss with proper risk management. If we close below 54 on VIF, fudge. This thing is going to, like, free fall. So many insiders, so many shit. It's going to free fall. Brett, good. I mean, it's coming back for the daily. Beautiful. It's very strong, but it's coming back for the daily. If Brett goes below 40, I'm going to short it. Oh, 4 cents. I'm going to short it. Okay. We're almost at 600 likes, so I might continue. Someone's saying Fefe, but bro, I told you, Fefe, don't do it. FARTCOIN, you know what, guys? I'm gonna do FARTCOIN. You know, I'm gonna do FARTCOIN. I'm gonna take this into pieces. Let me see. I mean, it's quite strong, bro. Yeah, don't short it. Just don't. It's driven by some insider something. Or should you short it? I mean, if you can weather a 25% stop loss up here at 72 cents. Now, hold up, everybody. Hold up, everybody. Don't stop the likes, but hold up, everybody. Look at this. I might even short this now. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's 10% stop loss, but I might even short this now. Like, this is a proper break below. First time, look at this. Look at this. It's a first. Oh no, you had a dip here, but that came back to 50. That's different. I mean, I think we're gonna get, what's on the totem? Now we're gonna get this. We're gonna get that push. Be fucking patient, Fefe. Be patient. FARTCOIN is something I think I'm gonna short. I think I'm going to short it. I need to see that push on the, but I mean, I could like kind of short it with a small amount. Like, I think. Okay, be patient. I think it's gonna come for a retest, have a shootout, something like this, and then another rejection. That's what I'm interested in. Be patient. Okay, cool. So we have 599 likes, almost 600. Don't short, full stop. All this effort. All this effort. This 45 minutes of explaining. And Calvin comes in here and says, don't short, full stop. $15-minute MSS on total, no. Not yet. Oh, fuck, it is. Bro, I have to. I have to short. I have to short. No, but like, don't do this. But it can reject. Like, it can really reject. It's like... FARTCOIN. I'm shorting FARTCOIN. I'm shorting it. I think we're gonna get this blowout. So only going small. But I'm already in my shorts, I told you. But what else did I say? TJ, what else did I say I'm gonna short? XLM. I think it's a trap. I think this lower low is a trap. I think it's a trap. I think we are going to get a blowout here. Okay, I took a FARTCOIN short. Why not? Because it looks horrible. Let me see if TJ's here. Oh, party perps. Hold on a second. Okay, this thing. Okay, I'm shorting this thing. This just got launched on Binance and Bybit. So I'm going. It's the same short as the BMT. Oh, cause it's saying render, short render. Let's look at render. It was just such a built-up liquidity. I think that's a trap. Oh, cause it's saying 30 altcoins reached. Okay, that's good. What should we do, cuz? Cuz would be here, he would tell me not to short. But this is a clear rejection from a very massive OB. Like, we gotta the only liquidities that I think is going to go... I'm going to take a render short as well, fuck it. Like, these are smaller positions. I'm going to wait for that blowout. And I'm going to... If I'm going to get into a smaller profit, I'm going to close these positions quite fast, to be honest with you. What is my stop loss on... hold on a second. So I'm going to FARTCOIN. Let me see. So I opened the render short. My render short is up around here. My stop loss is... it's very short scalps. 422, okay? 422. I would imagine these get blown out, to be very honest with you. But let's see if they don't. Then FARTCOIN. Yeah, double top. I don't think it's FARTCOIN is a smart move. Don't short FARTCOIN. I don't think it's a smart move. 64. I'm literally gonna be the exit liquidity here, but let's see. It's a tiny amount. Let's see what the total does. Okay, don't jump the gun, guys. Don't jump the gun. Okay, don't jump the gun. If you want, you can get in with a smaller position like I did. And I wanted to... What is this party? Like, I'm definitely shorting that shit. Like, I don't know what it is. Is it party? Party perps. This one. But it got listed like... What are you guys talking about? It got listed like on the 25th. Is this the one? This is the one. I don't know. But it got listed like 25th of March. I don't know why people saying that it got listed today. Anyway. This is perpetual. Oh, maybe perpetual was listed. Maybe perpetual was listed and that's why. I don't know. Party got listed yesterday. Shorted it yesterday. Was nice. Okay, I don't know why people say that it got shorted. What is it today? I don't know. Okay. Okay, cool. So, tokens reached. Let's go. We got 600 likes, so I'm going to do some token analysis here on your token as well. Let's go 𝗙𝗟𝗏. Go 𝗙𝗟𝗏. Look at this trade. Look at this trade. Beautiful. Don't short it. Too strong. Just don't short it. Someone's saying virtual. Don't short H bar. So I'm still in this trade. My mouse doesn't work for some reason. I don't know what's happening here. I'm still in this trade. Why? Same thing. Break below, retest, break below, retest, break below. But I do think it's building up liquidity. I actually cut 50% of this position just because I don't want to risk. Like, I don't want to risk it getting into this daily thing. It's a massive freaking short. Don't get me wrong. It's a massive, 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 massive short. So if it gets to like 87, it's like one of the biggest shorts you can take. If someone says ADA, one more. Okay. AIXBT, short opportunity. Let's go. AIXBT, I'm also in a short. I told you about this on the show, like I don't know when, but I also cut 50% of this because of the, I mean, I see this coming down to like the 10 cents region, even lower. Like I am short. Again, I would wait for this liquidity sweep if that happens. And that would be cool. NPC, I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm not checking that. Kaito. Massive built-up liquidity, comes back higher high. Don't short it. Don't short it. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙. I did 𝗙𝗘𝗙. Grass. Let's go grass. Now this is, by the way, before I continue, this is exactly what we're gonna do on the 100 Desk Club. So there's a link in the description. You're gonna go down to the description now and subscribe to the 100 Desk Club, where I'm gonna do exactly this every single day after the show, every single day. So you wanna go and do that. And I still had like so many news. Holy shit, I have to tell, I'm gonna do one more token and I have so many stuff to tell you, and we are like, fuck, we're 50 minutes in the show. Anyway, grass strong, don't short it, don't short it. Okay, I wanted to tell you this. BitBoy got arrested today, guys. He got arrested today, and I'm not saluting this, I'm just saying he got arrested. So poor guy, I actually feel sorry for him, but he has some mental illness, I think, you know, he really does need help. And he tweeted, I can confirm that the warrant for my arrest are due to me sending emails as my own attorney, by the way, to the dishonorable Kimberly Childs of whatever county, who has now deleted her Twitter. Public officials hiding corruption on one day at a time. Now, this guy, like, I mean, you know, I get it. Like, you're furious, you know, you go off with a woman, you're furious about the world, but a judge, bro? Like, and I'm not trying to be an asshole here, but like a judge, like seriously, you're threatening a judge? Like, I mean, I don't know, like it's bad. So anyway, first I didn't believe it, but it is actually true. So it is true. This is the official website. If you go and search his name, you will find this. So this is an official mugshot. It is really like, the guy is definitely in trouble. Like I'm just, yeah. On one side, I feel sorry for him, and on the other, we're writing up a thread. You can check my X. I'm gonna post it very soon. Which, like, he was a sensation. Like, this dude was like a sensation. Lumbos, rich, you know, and in a short 3 years, this came so down. It's actually scary. It's just, anyways, it happened today. He's gonna serve probably 3 years. It's gonna be wild. GameStop updates investing policy to include Bitcoin as a treasury reserve. So what is happening is that they're going to include Bitcoin, but it's quite cool. GameStop is such a cool thing. It was 24 words. They are like, GameStop Corporation today announced that its board has unanimously approved an update to its investment policy to add Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset. Done. That was the announcement. But it's pretty cool. GameStop went, you know, up massively. Michael Saylor tweeted to the CEO and it was like, welcome to the team. It's pretty cool. And our man Jim Cramer also said, GameStop is financing my Bitcoin play. Says, Sam, Bitcoin play and then GameStop. And then the CEO actually commented, no. So it's kind of funny. Anyway, SEC dropped this investigation into Immutable X, which is great. Which is not Immutable, sorry, Immutable. which is great, which is happening. Ripple has agreed to drop its appeal against the SEC, paid $50 million fine. Now everything is, the world is becoming, you know, straight. It's like everything coming back to order. The SEC also announced that they're going to have a crypto task force. Their crypto task force is going to have more meetings, 4 meetings actually, I think. 4 meetings between April 11th and April 25th. May 12th and June 6th. So it's 4 meetings, which is, again, taking us further. The fact that they have 4 meetings also just makes it more probable for me that we're going to dump, because June 6th is still a meeting. Like, it's not going to be a resolution day. It's still, you know, still time. BlackRock launches Bitcoin fund in Europe following the roaring IBIT success. It's happening in Europe as well. Fidelity announces that they're going to launch a crypto stablecoin. Now, everything is about stable, Trump's company, whatever. It is happening. And then I just wanted to say one more thing, because I have, you know, this platform to come here and talk to you guys. And, like, you just really need to make sure who are the good people and who are the bad people. And I'm not pointing fingers, but like 𝗙𝗥𝗡𝗙𝗙 pointed out how 𝗙𝗘 or Crypto.com reissued 70 billion 𝗙𝗘 tokens that they promised was burned in 2021. And the CEO's response, the founder's response was to actually block him, which is kind of surprising, but like it's just proving a point, to be very honest with you. I didn't even, oh, I did follow this dude. Anyways, it's just horrible. Just make sure that you know, you work with right people and you do the right thing. Guys, that's it. How are we doing in the market here? I think this is a trap of the trap, by the way, just so you know. Like, I just want to be very clear. I'm happy to be stopped out here, because I do think that this little dump here is just, you know, pre-New York thing. I do think that we're going to get, like, structurally we could reject, but my thesis is because of the liquidity, New York highs are going to get taken. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not going to do Zeus. I'm going to do this. Brother, check CRV. We can do, you know, this is why we need the 100x club. We're going to jump on there. I was doing a 1-hour show now, which is crazy. Haven't done a 1-hour show for such a long time. Guys, please, please, please make sure a couple of things. One, do not forget that you have an incredible ledger opportunity here. I don't know how long it lasts. Probably lasts for a couple of days. I don't know exactly. Honestly, don't know. But what you want to do is get yourself a ledger. Get yourself a ledger. You get $70 Bitcoin on there. If you get a flex, $40 on Nano X, which is this one, which I have as well. And I have the Nano S down there somewhere. S plus $30 in Bitcoin. So do that. And also make sure to protect yourself. This is why I would recommend NordVPN. I see a lot of people getting scammed. Make sure to go down to the description after the show and check them out. First of all, don't click on these things. But if you do click, the best thing to do is to get a threat protection from NordVPN. Literally the best thing you can do. I use them for years now. They're incredible. And it's the best thing you can do to protect your accounts. Like, you can have as much crypto as you want, but if you don't spend like $4 or $5 on this to protect yourself, I don't know what you're doing. Love your show, Fefe, while eating. I love you back, Muhammad Abdullah. What's happening, bro? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? The team is here as well. All right, ledger is totally worth it. I know it's so stupid not to get a ledger for yourself. Honestly, it's just so stupid to not do it. That's genuinely what I think. Okay, guys, truly appreciate you. Make sure to check out these 2 videos. Click here to subscribe. Come back tomorrow. Follow me on X. I'm gonna push the thread out on BitBoy. Yeah, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.